All right, good morning, everybody. Okay, today we'll be going through test 8B on volume of cubes and cuboids. All right. Okay, let's just remember a few things. Okay, I just need you to check your answers. Now, for all correct answers, put a tick, and for incorrect answer, please do your corrections accordingly. Okay. All right. Let's start with question 1. Right, which one of the following solid is made up of 6 unique cubes? All right, so all you need to do is to count the number of cubes and to check, all right, which will give you the 6 unique cubes. All right, question 1. All right, this is 1, 2, 3 here, 4 here, and 5. Okay, so this is not the answer. All right, question 2. Answer option 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, okay, so this is 6, as you can see. But we can also count the rest if you want to. So that's 1, 2, there'll be 3 here, 4 on this side, 5, 6, 7. So this is not the answer. And obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is also 7. And your answer is number 2. Okay? All right. So question 2 now. The rectangular solid is made up of 1 meter cubes. Find its volume. Okay, so here, all right, all you need to do is again to, you can actually count all the total number of cubes, or you can actually use the formula of volume. And the formula for volume is actually length times the breadth times the height. Okay, so let's find out what's the length. Okay, the longer side is always the length. So here there's how many cubes? 1, 2, 3, 4. So length is 4. The breadth is 1, 2, 3. The shorter side, that's 3. And height means the vertical. So that's 1, 2. So that's 2. Okay, so 4 times 3 is 12. Times 2 is 24. 24 cubic meter. So your answer is number 3. Okay, like I say, you can count you can count physically, all right, the total number by counting the cubes, or you can work it out using the formula of length times breadth times height. Okay, all right, question number 3. Express 670 cubic centimeter in milliliters. So as you know, 1 liter is equals to 1000 ml. So which is also equivalent to 1000 cubic centimeter. So in this case, your answer will be the same. So it's number 4. It's 670 ml. All right. So that's number 3. Okay. So the total score for this page is 6. All right. You get everything correct. All right. Let's look at question number 4. Okay. Gopal filled a fish tank measuring 84 by 50 by 40 cm with water. So that's the volume of water in a fish tank. What was the volume of water in the tank when it was 2/3 full? Okay, so this is, all right, so he filled a fish tank measuring 84 by 50 by 40 with water. So actually the volume of fish tank is length times breadth times height, which is 84 times 50 times 40. Okay, so you will get the answer as okay, 16,000, oh sorry, 168,000 okay, cubic centimeter. All right, so now what was the volume of water in the tank when it is 2/3 full? So you have this. All right, this is when it's full, because that's the volume of the whole tank. So meaning 168,000 is 3 units, because here is 3. So you have, okay, I do it on this side. Okay, so 3 units is 168,000. Find for 1 unit, divided by 3, and then you find for 2 units. Okay, so that's 56,000. So find for 2 units times 2. So your final answer is 112,000. So, but this is in cubic centimeter. Now, if you look at the answer option, right, it's all in liters. So you need to convert your 112,000 cubic centimeter to liters, which means you need to take your, okay, I do it here, divided by 1,000 to change it to liters. So from here, 1, 2, 3. So your answer is 112 liter, and your answer is number 1. Okay, is everybody okay there? Right? Okay, so first of all, you must know when they talk about the volume of the tank, okay, you take note of the fraction. All right, so in this case, the full tank is 3 units. So you have to find for 1 unit first. And then they say that the tank was filled up with only 2/3 full, which means it's 2 units full. Okay, so you just multiply it by 2. Okay. All right, let's continue with section B, question 5. What is the volume of the solid? Okay, and they are asking it in cubic units. All right, cubic units is, you just need to count the number of cubes there. Okay, so you can either count total or you count the missing cubes. All right, so in this case, if I were to use the volume formula, all right, so that will be my length, my breadth, and my height is all 3. All right, so it's 27. All right, so if 27 is actually supposed to be the volume of the whole solid. Okay, so now what I do is I take the total, take away whatever that is missing cube there. So I know that's 1 missing here, that's 2, that's 3, all right, and that's 4 and 5. Okay, so it's 5 missing cubes. So your answer is 22. So 22 cubic units. All right, like I say, you can do this many ways. You can actually start counting physical cubes like that, or you can do it my way, that is to find the volume of the whole solid figure by taking the length, the breadth, and the height. That's 27, and then you count the missing cube. All right, so here I know that there should be 2 missing there. In front, that's 3, and on this side there should be another 2. So that's 5 in total missing cubes. Okay. All right, question 6. Study the following solid. Draw its side view on the square grid. So I'm going to shade. Okay, so now they are talking about the side grid. So the side grid, that means if you were to look at it on this side, okay, so it should be, all right, it's here by the side. You should be seeing this whole thing and this part here. So this cube and this cube. So that's what you should be seeing on the side. So when I were to shade, if I were to shade this, so I will shade this as the top one. Okay, this as my second, the bottom. All right, and then the other 2. So it should look like that. That's my side view. Okay, everybody. So that's 1. Your side should be 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, is everybody okay? Right, let's move on to question 7. Okay, Sally cuts a rectangular bar of soap into 1 centimeter cubes. How many 1 centimeter cubes does she get? All right, so in this case, all right, they give you the length, the breadth, as well as the height. So here, so you just find the volume. length times breadth times height. So length is 5 by 4 by 3. So 5 times 4 is 20. 20 times 3 is 60. Now, if it's 1 centimeter cubes, so it's actually 60 divided by, you know, just 1. So your answer is still the same. So it's 60 cubes. Okay. It's actually, your 1 centimeter cube is actually volume of the cube, right? Volume of cube is actually still 1 times 1 times 1. So that's 1. So that's why I divided by 1. Okay, everyone? Clear? Alright, now question 8. Bottle A has 778 liter of water. Bottle B has 750 ml of water. Alright, as you can see, this unit is in liter, this unit is in ml. Okay, now find the total volume of water in the 2 bottles. Give your answer in liter and milliliters. Right, so here I got to change and make both units the same. Alright, so it's up to you which one you want to change, but I'd rather change the liter to milliliter. Alright, so if I were to do that, so here I will take 7 out of 8. Alright, from liter. Alright, so I need to know. Okay, so how much is that? So that's 878 ml. Okay, 78 of a 1000 ml is 878. So your bottle A, alright, is 875 milliliter, and then you have your bottle B, and that's 750 ml. Now find the total volume. So total will be 875 plus your 750. So it's 1625. Now you want the answer in liter and milliliters. So now remember, you take the back first. So you have 1, 2, 3. So that's 5, 2, and 6. Alright, ml. And this one is 1 liter. Okay, so 1 liter, 625 ml. And that's your answer for question 8. Is everybody okay? All right, let's do the next question. Section C, right? So this is now as a question. Okay, let's take a look. A cubicle container of each 18 centimeter is half filled with orange juice. So you know that this container, all right, of 18. Now cubicle means it's a cube. When it's a cube, that means it's a square. Obviously, when they talk about that, that means all the sides are 18. 18 for the length, 18 for the breadth, and 18 for the height. Okay, that's what they are trying to tell you. Okay, everybody? Cubicle and cuboid is different, okay? Cubicle is cube container, meaning it's a square container. So with H, 18 means all the sides are the same. Okay, so first of all, you can find the volume of the cubicle container. So that's length times breadth times height, which is 18 by 18 by 18. Okay? All right, so you can get, okay, your answer for the volume will be 5,832. Now, half filled, that means of this is only half filled with water, with orange juice, all right? So that will be 5,832 divided by 2, half filled. So it's 2,916, okay? Right, the orange juice is then poured equally into 4 identical jugs. So what you do is you take this answer. All right, so they want each jug. So it's 2,916 divided by 4, and your answer is 729. Give your answer in milliliter. 729 is in cubic centimeter, all right, but it's also the same as in milliliter. So that's your final answer, 729 ml. Is everybody okay? Right, so that's question number 9. Okay, right, let's move on to question 10. A rectangular container, 40 cm long, 32 cm wide, and 18 cm high. Okay, so this is the measurement or specification of the rectangular container. So volume of container, length times breadth times height, which is 40 by 32 by 18. Okay. So it's, the volume will be, okay, 23,040. Okay. All right, next. Now this container, that's the volume of the container. Now this container is being filled with water all the way to the brim. The brim means all the way to the top. Okay, so they fill up this container with water all the way to the brim. Then if 5 liter 360 ml of water are removed, so they remove this much water. So 5 liter 360 ml is equivalent to 5360 ml, also 5360 cubic centimeter. Okay, so that much water is being removed. So they want you to find left. So here, just left. So you take the volume of the container, because remember the container is filled up with water all the way to the brim, which means that's the volume of water as well. Okay, so take away this. So your answer will be 17,680. All right, so how much water is left? 17,680 cubic centimeter of water left, and that's your answer. Okay, is everybody okay? All right, now let's move on and let's do question 11. Okay, a rectangular tank measuring 45 centimeter by 28 centimeter by 16 centimeter is 3/4 filled. So first step, all you need to do is to find the volume of the tank first. So volume of tank. Okay, so that's length times breadth times height, 45 by 28 by 16. All right, so you should be getting that volume first. Okay, and it's 20,160. Okay, cubic centimeter. Now it is 3/4 filled. All right, so it's only 3/4 filled, so which means your 4 unit is, okay, because this shows, the denominator shows the total capacity of the tank, so that's 4 unit is this much. Find for 1 unit divided by 4. All right, so you will get this much, but you have 3 unit filled, so you multiply it by 3. Okay, and you will get this much. All right, 15,120 cubic centimeter. Now what happened next is the water is then transferred into a cubicle container. Now remember, cubicle container means a square container where all the sides are the same, and in this case it's 30 by 30 by 30. Okay, right, so how much more water is needed to fill the cubicle container? So in the first place, you got to find the capacity of the cubicle container. Capacity of cubicle container, and that's length times breadth times height, 30 by 30 by 30. All right, and that will be your 27,000. Okay, so you already got the cubicle container. Now how much more? When you see the word how much more, how much less, all this means you got to minus. Okay, so how much more, meaning amount of water needed will be 27,000. Take away your, this one, 3/4 filled, and your answer is this, 11,880. Okay, now they want the answer. Give your answer in liters and milliliter. So all you need to do is, okay, so they want liter and milliliter. So all you need to do is to take liter, ml, 1, 2, 3, 0, 8, 8, 11 liter. Okay, so how much more water is needed? So 11 liter, 880 ml of water is needed. Okay. That's your answer. Is everybody okay? All right. Done? Okay, let's look at the last question, 12. Okay, read the question first. A rectangular tank, 45 cm long, 35 cm wide, and 20 cm high is filled with some water. So first of all, I know this information. So what I need to do is to find the volume of the tank. Okay, so that's length times breadth times height, which is 45 by 35 by 20. And my volume for this one, all right, will be, okay, 26, sorry. So my volume for this one will be 45 times 35 times 20. My volume will be this much. Okay. Now another 11.7 liter of water is then poured into the rectangular tank. So what happened here is the new water level now is 3 cm from the top. Okay, this one here is a very important information. 3 cm from the top. Now the original height is 20. So if it's 3 cm from the top, so the height of new water level should be 20 minus 3, and that's 17. So that's the new height. Okay, so what I need to do is, right, I just find the volume again. So that's 45 by 35, and this time I use the 17. Okay, so my answer will be this much. Okay, everybody, so this is the new height. You don't need this actually, all right, because that's the volume of the tank. Now what happened is they took away some water out, and then the height becomes 3 cm less from the top. All right, so that's lesser. So that's why the new height is actually 17 centimeter. Okay, so volume of water. So all you need to do is to take the volume of the water, take away this much. Okay, that is your 11.7 liter. So you have to times 1000. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's where you get your 11,700. And the final answer is 15,075. Okay, now this one here is in cubic centimeter. They want the answer in liters and ml. So last 3 digit and first 2. Okay, so that's 15 liters, 75 ml. So how much water in the tank at first? So there was 15 liter, 75 ml of water in the tank at first. And that's your answer. Okay, everyone. So this one here is 15 liter, 75 ml. Right. Okay, so we are done for our volume of for volume and cubes now. So I'll be seeing you for the next part, okay, which for the next test, all right, on semestral assessment. Okay, so have a good day ahead, everybody. Okay, goodbye.